Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 18th day of December, 2025. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Thursday morning on the Power Trip Morning Show. Normally, this would be the best day of the week, and you know what it is. It's going to be the best day of the week no matter what, but no Tommy today. Tommy tomorrow, apparently, which will be cool with Chris. Are you kidding me? It's going to be maybe the funniest show we've done in a long time, maybe the filthiest show we've done in a, who knows, but that's tomorrow. Today, Ben Lieber, .com, Tom Pelissero, Fargo Flash is going to call in because there's college football happening. Lots to get to. Let's get her started with Mike McDonald. No, not Michael McDonald. Mike McDonald with some comedy. Power Trip Morning Show. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
When I was 12 years old, I wanted one gift and one gift only. I wanted an electric guitar. My father went out and bought me one out of the Sears catalog because that's where all the rock stars shop for their guitars. Yeah, you always see ZZ Top going to Sears. They got the guy. Comes home with a great guitar, though. Comes home with a Kenmore electric guitar. Kenmore, the same people that make washing machines. Every third song, I got to check the lint screen. But, I was happy to get anything that resembled a guitar, being 12 years old. Then I look around for the amp and the speaker. Amp and the speaker, they sort of go hand in hand. Couldn't believe my father's logic. Well, your mother and I talked it over, and we have decided to buy the guitar this year. And you learn how to play it. And then next year, if you're still interested in it, we will buy you the amp and the speaker. Oh, great thinking, Dad. Bought you some shoes, Dad. Here's one shoe. Hey, you go ahead and wear it for a while, and next year, if you're still interested,
I'm like a dog in heat. A freak without warning. I have an appetite for sex because me so horny.
Line is waiting.
I'm like a dog in heat.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. There's only one winner. You're never gonna stop. There's only one winner.
Power Trip Morning Show, Thursday, December 18th. That's Paul. That's Chris. I'm Corey. Good morning, guys. Hi. Hello.
Hi, man. Hey, here we are.
Hello.
Yay.
No Zach.
No, I know.
Tommy.
I know.
But Lieber will be here.
Yeah, that's right.
Pelissero. Did you say Flash or not? I didn't hear the
Flash
open.
is calling in.
Flash is calling in.
Yeah, we got college football, baby.
Hell yeah, starts tomorrow, man.
That's right. The playoffs. Playoffs?
We got ice cream on the way.
What now?
We do?
Yeah, you know
That's
how we've been complaining about not getting waffles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, our friend Suzanne's like, well, what about waffle cones? Does that count? I go, sure.
Oh, yeah.
That counts. So waffle cones and ice cream.
Definitely
Oh,
counts.
that'll be
It
great.
definitely counts.
That's it's like dirty talk.
Yeah, that is dirty talk.
Yeah, it's great.
Honey and Mackey's at
This is good.
5:33 in the morning.
Every day for it.
Yeah, it's a good day for it.
It is.
40 out.
Is it supposed to be brutal later?
I don't know.
I got to drive to Elko New Market tonight, right?
It's not
For
that far.
bit?
You make it sound like you're going to Nebraska.
It's not super close from Plymouth.
I used to go there every weekend to drive a race car.
Yeah, but isn't it like 45, 50 minutes from my house?
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not saying that's the end of the world.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
saying if it is this skating rink that it might be if this rain freezes.
I will say this. It's I think it's probably not much farther than going to TCO for you.
Okay.
I think you're going to be like, oh, that didn't take much longer than I thought.
But is it supposed to be a skating rink or not?
I don't know.
Or are the
I don't know.
weather
Zach?
terrorists scaring us?
Zach, how
Zach.
about...
Hey, Zach.
Because whenever it rains in December,
It never rains in California.
that's a bad sign, right?
Yeah.
And it's raining.
Yeah, it is. It
It's
certainly
raining.
is, yeah.
There's water
sleeting.
on the ground. So if this gets cold and the wind comes in like it's supposed to and it starts raining and snowing and freezing. Who knows?
That's right.
Yeah.
I don't-
Zach, too, what's the weather?
It's going to snow.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a winter weather advisory core. It's weird because it's like 37 or something like that right now.
Yeah.
And by 3 p.m. it'll be 18.
Yeah, so the temperatures are dropping,
Yeah.
which means the water's going to freeze.
You might want to go now.
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, you
The
might want to go
wind
now.
is gonna
Just
pick
get a
up,
hotel
too.
down there. There's a casino in that direction. Just get a room there. Do a little diddling. Give
Yeah.
up is what I'm saying. The day has come for us all to just give up.
I did that a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's abundantly
Diddling?
clear. No, just giving up in general.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Not me. I tried, but it's over now.
Oh.
22 miles per hour wind, and it's going to feel like 1 at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's hideous.
Literally, it seems like at 2. It's 22
Yep.
at 2, and then it's over, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
that's
might
the
have trouble.
problem.
Yeah.
The problem's going to be you might get down there, but is anybody going to come see you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
That sucks when you show up and nobody else does. You ever
Yeah.
been to a Chris Hockey show?
I have, yeah. I'm sorry, Hawk.
No, it was a joke.
Don't you have one coming up?
I have 2, but one of them sold out, and the other one's not yet.
Oh.
St. Michael sold out St. Cloud on the 27th. Let's go.
You know what they call a show that you promote but nobody shows up to?
What?
Flop, Sweat, and Tears?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a few of those coming up. Yeah.
Oh, one of those.
But what if I change the set list? That'll help, right?
Yeah.
What if you change the set list? You got new material?
I do, yeah.
Does
Does
anybody
Common?
else?
I don't know. I can't speak for them. Larry Mondello guy does. Yeah, I can't speak for the other guy.
I thought Common a week or two ago on his show said he was done with you and he wanted to distance himself from you.
Yeah,
Because you exploit your son.
that's what I heard.
I do?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what he said.
It's gonna be minus 12 tonight.
Mm-hmm.
What time are you done?
I think it's 6 to 8.
It's gonna feel like at 8 o'clock. It's gonna feel like minus 11, and then at 9 o'clock it's gonna feel like minus 12.
Oh, boy.
I do love that wind, though. I like laying in bed
That's
hearing it go like this.
greasy. Yeah.
I like that sound.
It's a pretty good impression of wind.
Thanks. I did that with my butthole.
You did that with your butthole?
You
Is
couldn't
anybody
tell?
back there?
Yeah.
I think Kara's back there.
Kara,
I think she was supposed to be.
give me a thumbs up if you thought that was funny. Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, she
she
doesn't
left.
care.
I don't care.
She left.
Let me see if her mic is on. Kara.
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Do you like fart jokes? Be honest.
It depends on the fart joke.
Well,
50-50.
you are a critic.
What?
No, she just has standards.
Yeah,
Tell
exactly.
tell a good
I
fart
don't
joke.
like women like that.
You can't.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, if all women had standards, well, I'd be lonely.
That's a good point. That's all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I don't want you lonely, Hogs.
Oh, thanks, bud.
You should go to farmersonly.com.
Weren't you on with? Were you on with Gersey yesterday?
Yesterday? 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Boy, time all flies together, doesn't it? How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 22.
How's it feel?
Great sometimes.
Yeah.
Not great other times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just like any other age.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. She has her whole life in front of her. The only problem is we've all lived most of our
Yes.
lives before AI took over. She has to worry about it the rest of her life.
Yeah.
But AI eliminating her job. By the time our
Thank you
jobs
for
are, you're welcome. By the time our jobs are eliminated by AI, we're going to retire anyway. It's over. We timed it perfectly. Kara's generation is screwed.
Yeah, they're screwed. Yeah.
Retire?
Yeah, you're not going to retire.
I don't think so.
No. Sauce, what are you going to do in retirement?
I don't know. I don't know if I ever will. I'll do this as long as you guys will have me. And once that's up, I'll come up with something then.
Yeah, you're going to be like Sid, a guy that just can't turn it off. You're going to work into your,
Like
90s, late
like
90s.
Dark Star, yeah.
So I think my retirement's going to look like an accident.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
And so if you wake up in the morning like, Hawk got hit by a train, looks like he retired. Just tell the investigators this never happened, this conversation.
Our AI overlords already know that it happened, though.
Yeah,
oh my God, they'll
transcribed it.
investigate.
Yeah.
Son of a bish.
They'll know.
Oh, wow.
They know everything.
Who does?
AI.
Except for sports stats.
Except for sports.
Yeah, they don't know sports, which, you know what? Good for us.
Yep, advantage us.
Advantage us.
Not
'Cause
us
we know
specifically,
sports.
because we're almost always wrong when we throw out stats and
Yeah.
stars.
About that? You're right about that?
Which is fine.
Yep.
Nobody checks. We're good.
Well, best of luck to
Right.
Kara and her entire generation.
I'm excited
Good luck
for you,
finding
Kara.
jobs.
I really
Thank
am.
you.
I'm excited for you. Learn to play guitar because the one thing AI won't be able to do is stand on stage and play a song.
Yet.
Yeah, well, unless it's
Good
a robot,
point.
and nobody wants to see a robot.
The Rock of
you
Fire
do.
explosion kicks ass. This is the second
Yeah.
time I've referenced it this week. But,
What the hell is that?
like the Chuck E. Cheese band
Oh,
back in the
that's
day.
right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we were all captivated by that band as children. Why not,
well,
like if I watched a cyborg just rip Killing in the Name of, I'd watch that all day.
I don't
Yeah.
think you would. I don't think you would. I don't think
Yeah.
you would leave your house to go see that.
That's a good point. I
don't
don't
think
want to
you would.
leave my house for almost anything.
Yeah, you don't
good
want
point.
to. Yeah.
But you're going to Elko Newmarket.
Yeah, man. And good for you.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. You're going to like that place. It's good.
Yeah.
I just
good
hope it's
bunch
not
of people.
3 hours each way. That's what I'm worried about, that the weather's going to be turn that 45, 50-minute drive into 3 hours each way.
Well, you aren't driving that 2-seater car anymore. I think you'll
No,
be
that's too
okay.
bad because that kicked ass.
Yeah, you should get it again.
Yeah.
That was the midlife crisis at 27 years old, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made.
27.
Yeah, it was like
22,
27.
14, it's 54.
Yeah, I know.
So you got a good 10 years left.
I'm almost there.
All right, good for you,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
No,
it's going to be great.
I'm
Yeah.
sure. But I remember Chris remembers because he helped me pick that car out. He goes,
I
you gotta
did.
you gotta go across the street and see this car. I remember buying that car going, this is a terrible decision, but I need this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't, like I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of being tired. This is for me.
Yeah.
Days,
Yeah.
weeks.
Right.
And I look back at
Amen,
how
brother.
much that car cost me versus how much money I had in the bank.
Yeah.
It was about 90% of the money I had, which is a terrible investment, right?
Yeah.
I wiped out almost everything I had just to have that car. Best decision ever.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had fun. And you looked cool.
It
Yeah.
was super
You were
fun.
young and cool.
Now, it was a nightmare in the winter.
Yeah.
Absolute
Yeah.
nightmare. I don't know how I
Right.
didn't die.
Right.
Yeah.
I really
The
don't. But
Lord.
in the summer, it was the best. In the spring and the fall, it was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter,
What was it
whoopsies.
again?
It was a Saturn Sky, which
yeah.
for a 26 or 27-year-old kid, I'm like, this is the coolest car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember trying to grocery shop with that. And then you realize there's no storage space. If you get more than one bag of groceries, you can't go grocery shopping. It's so dumb.
Yeah, that is tiny.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't think of any of that
For the
before I
price,
bought it.
for the price, though,
It was
and
super
It's the
affordable.
coolest car ever.
Yep.
Yeah, it is
I mean,
cool.
that is a great little sports car, man.
Yeah, it looks like it should be double the price, right?
Absolutely. And
That's what they were going for.
and buying them secondhand even today is still a
Yeah, they're 15 grand.
yeah, still a
secondhand,
great
yeah.
value.
Yeah.
If you want to drive a cool car that actually you can mod those things. Holy moly.
They were
those
so
things.
much. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
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 What color was it? Black.
Black,
Yeah.
of
Black
course.
man. Yeah.
That's
Always
sweet.
bet on black, he always
I'd
said.
cruise to the casino with the top down, thinking I had the world by the balls, and
Remember
I'd
how
go get my
tan
ass
you
kicked.
were?
Yeah.
That was the only sun I got, was
I know.
driving to the casino with the top down by myself, of
Yeah.
course. Nothing like having a two-seater for babes
Yeah.
and then driving to the casino by yourself.
I'm going to do that today.
Yeah.
with the top down.
Well,
Find a car
I'll
with the
roll
top
windows
down.
I don't have a top down yet, but that's why God made axes.
Yeah. That's why God made axes.
Yeah, just cut a hole in the top
That's
of your
right.
car.
This car's sweet.
It was so cool. Chris was right. Because I'm like, man, I need a new car. My car's falling apart. Chris is like, walk with me.
Yeah.
And it was right across the street. There was a Saturn dealership
there
right
was.
across 394.
Right over there, man.
And I knew in the first 60 seconds I saw that car, I go, oh, I must have this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was going to be $90,000. I'm like, I can't afford this. Then you see the price, you go, oh, I can afford this.
Yeah.
If I wipe out my bank account.
That's right.
Yeah.
Terrible purchase.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
I remember you were second guessing it, and I put my hand on your shoulder, grabbed your wallet, and handed it to the gentleman.
He definitely was the devil on the shoulder going,
of
you
course.
have to do this. And I'm like, no, you think you're right. I should do this.
Yep.
What
Oh,
year
yes.
was it?
whatever it was, 06 or 07.
I think 07 sounds right to me.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah,
It was like I was in my mid-20s, mid to late 20s. So somewhere in that 06, 07 range.
I remember you driving this.
That it was sweet.
I
Did
thought
you
you were.
really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You didn't have it that long, did you?
Yeah.
I had it for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah, I remember
not
you
a part of
having
my
it, yeah.
memory that you had it that long.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That's
they're
fun.
cool.
That's a fun looking car.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had it when I met my now wife in 09, so I definitely had it at least 2 to 3 years.
Was
There
she
you
the
go.
first lady to sit in it?
Don't worry about it.
She still never sat in it.
Yeah. She took the bus.
You think I'm
No
riding in
thanks.
that? I'll follow you.
Yeah.
Man.
It is cool, man. Good
Yeah.
for you.
The
was
car
a fun
seat looked
time.
cool in there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. No room for a snowboard, no room for a car seat, no room for anything.
Yeah.
For anything.
Kara,
What's up?
do you know what that car looks like?
I just looked it up.
What do you think as a 22-year-old?
It's pretty cool. I'll say it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was
I'll
pretty
give you
cool.
that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Is it? I'm not trying to be mean, Corey. I'm not trying to be mean, Corey. Is it enough to make up for the rest?
No comment.
Oh, well, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
My friend Christine, when I got that car, called it the panty dropper.
Yeah,
And when I sold that car, they joked that no panties had dropped.
Yeah. Correct.
They're like, it didn't work. And I'm like, well, it should have.
I remember
Yeah.
you used
It
to say
should
that on
have.
here that she called it that, and I just would wink at you like,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then he'd throw his panties at you.
Oh, man.
oh man, fun though, and it sounded cool too. I remember
You're
hearing you guys.
welcome.
No, it did.
Yeah,
It was,
sounded
and
so
that was a smooth ass ride.
Oh,
Like it
man.
felt like you were floating. It was
Yeah.
a sweet car.
I still
Yeah, that's
can't believe
cool.
that Saturn didn't make it.
I know.
I-
Especially after that, those cars should have been super popular.
You know, Matt Everson, my guitar player,
Yep.
will be here with me on the 27th of December at the St. Cloud Pioneer Place.
He passed away.
I know. It looks like we got one guitar player. Anyway, he had a Saturn that he put over 300,000 miles on.
Damn.
It wasn't
Yeah.
one of those. It was one of their regular cars, and he said he could have gotten more out of it. He just finally decided he wanted something with some, some of the creature comforts that they have
Yeah.
today. But he drove that car everywhere.
If I had lived in, I don't know,
Sin?
California.
Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
I would have had that car for a long
Yeah.
long
Good
time.
point.
But
Yeah.
the 4 to 5 months that it was a death trap, it just wasn't worth it.
Wasn't there the one time when we had the big snowstorm
Yep.
here? And it took you.
Yep. It took me, I think,
Yeah.
almost 4 hours to get home to St. Paul. And I'm not exaggerating. I was stuck 3 times and I had to be helped out.
Yeah, well, how did all the panty dropping help you in that situation?
There was no panty dropping. It was more like snowmobile suit pushing, right? It was, can you please help me? I'm stuck in 2 inches of snow, right? Not 15 inches.
No.
It was, if there was a dusting, that thing would either 360 or get stuck.
Do you know how many
Because it was so
people,
low to the ground.
And rear wheel
how
drive.
many
I
people
bet.
looked at you
Oh.
and just was like, what are you doing?
Oh,
what are you
100%. They were, even the people pushing me out, like, you deserve this. I should just leave you here. What
if
are you
weren't
doing?
in my way, I would not push
Right.
you out.
It's January.
Yeah.
This car is for summer, you
I know.
dumbass.
I know.
Oh, so stupid.
Yeah.
I knew it was stupid. I just didn't want to give it up.
It was a
Yeah.
cool car.
So
man.
cool.
It's cool that you got that story. I think every person I know has one car that they wish they'd never gotten rid of. Like you
Yeah.
could have kept that and like left it in the garage in the
100%.
wintertime, you know?
For sure. For sure. If I had an extra stall in the garage and could just leave it there and
Yeah.
do the old Ferris Bueller's dad or Cam's dad bit and just leave it there and just drive it once in a while. Awesome.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys want waffle cones and ice cream?
Damn right I do.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan. See, ask and
Yeah,
thou
it's right
shalt
behind me.
receive.
Yeah, man.
So,
that
waffle
microphone right
cones, pretty solid backup plan to waffles.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you're
there.
just raw dogging a waffle cone.
Who cares?
Is it weird to you that he is just eating the waffle cone with the ice cream?
put
in it?
ice cream
That's what
in
we
it.
wanted. We wanted waffle cones.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best ice
This is a
cream
gingerbread one.
Did
Put
you
ice
want
cream
some
in
ice
it.
cream in it?
Yeah.
Would it be better with ice cream in it?
Yeah.
Not necessary.
You're the weirdest human that's ever walked
I wonder
around.
why I was single with that car for so many years. I wonder why that didn't
Imagine
work.
how cool you'd look if you were driving that car eating a waffle cone with no ice cream.
Just raw dogging it.
What's the crooner bit? The Tim Robinson crooner bit, like with the window stickers. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Never mind.
No.
Somebody else knows.
Yeah, somebody does. Yeah. Honey and Mackey's. How's things? How's business?
Good.
Yeah. How was the summer?
The summer was really good.
Yeah?
Yes, we're so grateful for the support. Yes,
Man.
love it.
I love your ice cream. And you got your sampler pack with us.
I do.
Talk about it, please. Tell us about that.
It's Minnesota themed this year.
Yeah.
So it's Minnesota, don't you know? So it's 12 different flavors that are classically Minnesota.
Yeah.
So we figured this would be a great theme because nobody loves Minnesota more than Minnesotans love Minnesota. So
This is, you know what? Like every Christmas Eve, we have frozen pizza and watch It's a Wonderful Life. We got to throw in there. This ought to become like a tradition.
Yeah.
Like a Christmas Eve tradition, the sampler pack. And you eat as many as you want, no judgment.
No judgment, yes.
You just, if you eat the whole box, then that's cool. Everybody just looks the other way.
Well, one thing you can do is not tell, like, I don't tell Angie and the girls that I have the sampler pack, and then there is no judgment because I can eat them all without judging. You know.
Well,
I'm eating
they
the
have to
waffle
actually
cone.
physically see you in the same room.
you're
and then
eating a
it.
waffle cone
You're not just
raw.
eating it.
It's like Scandinavian people. They do this. They just eat waffles on the street.
We're not in Scandinavia.
Listen, whatever, I'll go with it.
Yeah, she likes it. Doesn't
I
matter.
like it.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, they just eat waffles and by the hand. They don't need syrup and forks and whatnot.
The best ice cream in the state is over there, and you decided I'm just going to eat a raw waffle
We've been
cone.
begging for waffle cones or waffles for weeks. That's why Suzanne listened. She heard, and she said, I will deliver waffle cones and ... ice cream.
Put ice cream in it.
Don't tell me what to do.
I don't know why they're arguing about this. Let the man eat. Wow. Well, Suzanne, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how you don't weigh 700,000 pounds because I would eat ice cream and nothing but ice cream all the time. I love ice cream so much. It's the best in the world.
Yeah,
it really is.
And your ice cream is for the people out there who don't know, do you make your own ice cream?
I do, yeah.
All of it?
Yep, yeah, absolutely. So that helps not to weigh 700 pounds.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot of work.
I bet it is.
So it's heavy. Yeah.
So like how long does ice cream last for you before it goes bad? You know what I mean? Like if you make a vat of it, how long is it going to be good?
Yeah, so we hold it at negative 28 temperature and don't use preservatives in it.
Yeah.
So it actually, when it's held like that, it can last forever. But we typically say within 6 months will give you the best taste.
Oh, negative 28 is what I'm going to experience tonight when I go to Elko New Market.
Well, load up on waffle cones so you don't
Negative
starve
28 is what he got on his PSAT.
Yeah.
Gingerbread waffle cones.
Negative 28.
Wow.
Man.
Very cold.
Yeah. How did you realize you wanted to make ice cream? What happened there?
Why not? Because you love to eat it?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
You're wondering,
how
is this made?
Yeah.
Can I make it? Yes.
Yeah. I've made it once with snow.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a
okay.
kid and I
How'd that go?
decided it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Was it yellow?
No. I used
dad was proud
Hershey
of
syrup and snow out of my yard. And I thought this is going to be the same
Like
thing
Hawaiian
as
ice?
I was dumb. I was a kid. I was like 19. I'm kidding. But I didn't make it quite to the standards of Honey and Mackey's.
There you go. Yeah. We're just one step above. So.
Yeah.
So, on-air production meeting.
Yes.
You know how they're ripping stuff out and like the vending machine's gone?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The
My
pop machine's
snacks are
gone.
Your what?
Snacks.
Do we have a true freezer still? I know we have that little
Yeah, we do.
pull-out one. We have a freezer still?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise, if this stuff starts melting, that means we have to start eating it.
It would be cool, like if we decided right now that we have to eat all the ice cream between the three of us before the show's over. That's a good bit.
This is a lot.
Hold my beer. Oh my God, give me a break. Be gone by what really matters at 6:20.
If that holiday pack was all flavors you liked and all things, you could eat all of it?
It'd be gone by 7:00.
God.
It's the equivalent of 4 pints. So
Yeah, that's what he calls lunch.
Yeah,
That's what I call giving up.
Yes, girl.
As I'm sitting on the railroad tracks, I'm my fourth pint of ice cream sitting in my lap. It was an accident, officer.
Yeah, he had a sugar high.
There's no better ice cream ever than your Cookie Monster.
Oh,
Is there
thank
something
you.
inside there that you think is better than that?
Me personally, yes.
Oh, really? Which one?
So I like Purple Rain better than that.
And that's the one with the Pop Rocks in it.
It
isn't
does have Pop
That's
Rocks
very
in it.
clever.
That's
Pop Rocks.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Ginger Snap. I brought that for Corey specifically, and I think
Jackpot.
I like that better than Cookie Monster.
that
I know
sounds
people are
amazing.
obsessed with Cookie Monster, but
It's elite.
Yeah, it's
I
so
make
good.
so much of it. I'm actually annoyed.
I'm sure.
I wonder why you make so much of it.
I'm sure you are, but I must tell you, I'm not saying it's my favorite ice cream you have. It's my favorite ice cream of all time.
Yeah, same.
It's super good.
It's that good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It's so good.
When you make it over and over
I bet.
and over and over again.
It's how we feel about this show.
Yeah.
You want to hear a stupid question?
Yeah.
Is there heat involved at all in making ice cream?
Heat?
Heat. Like, do you have to like do anything like to make something so it's edible? So you have to heat it up first and then you freeze it?
No, in this exact process, no.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of ingredients and whatnot that we
Yeah.
have to heat up, yes, and make sure it's at a
Wow.
correct temperature. Yeah, because we're regulated by USDA and FDA as well.
Sure. You don't just ignore those guys?
No. And we're beyond, like the health department manages our store, but actually where I make everything is FDA certified.
Oh, wow.
So,
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big
So many hoops you got to jump through.
Sauce, what is that thing that you've done? The burger battle? Is that what it's called?
Outstanding.
I know there's like publications that'll put out yearly ice cream awards and say the best ice cream shop is this or that. But is there like a burger battle-esque ice cream fest where everybody from the state of Minnesota gets together at the same place and there's some kind of competition?
Ooh, that'd be a good idea.
You're welcome.
I don't know of one. There you go.
I know who would win is the people that show up and try all the ice cream. But I mean, like, because
we should do that.
Yeah.
let's have an
that's a
ice
good
cream
idea.
fest.
Even if we just did it at Honey Mackey's and we had a contest between their ice creams.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But like, why not, right? There's a lot of good spots in Minnesota. I happen to think hers is the best, but still, there's a whole bunch of good spots.
Yeah. Minnesota has good ice
Let's
cream.
have them square off.
Yeah.
Man, it's true. Ice cream is good.
Yeah.
It's one of my top 5 vices for sure.
That and raw waffle cones.
No.
Would you have another one right now if Suzanne wasn't here? Be honest.
Of course, he'll have one regardless.
Oh, yeah.
You don't care?
This is all the
I'm
nourishment he
incapable
gets.
of caring.
I've been holding my stomach in for the last 20 minutes the whole time she's here, and you're just going to just start pounding ginger
Yeah,
thingies.
I'll have some too.
I do. I have gingerbread waffle cones, and then I have chocolate waffle cones, and then regular waffle cones. So you guys can pick.
Why don't you try raw dog on one of these sauce?
Well, I'd put ice cream in it.
I bet
Tommy's
you
not
would.
here, but he'd try raw dog.
Oh, of course
yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
Suzanne, you're the best in the whole wide world.
Awesome. Thank you.
I can't wait to eat that ice cream.
You guys are the best.
Try the waffle cone.
I'm going to eat a lot of it, but you know me, I'm going to have to eat it in a dark room by myself
Yeah.
because I can't eat in front of people. But
No.
Front page sports in a second.
Honey and Mackey's, go there
Yep,
today.
the best.
Start a new tradition.
You guys done judging?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Power 2 Morning Show. That's Sauce. That's Chris Hockey. I'm Corey Coe. Ben Lieber in like 20 minutes. Fargo Flash by phone later. Tom Pelissero via StreamYard later. No timing today. He is joining us tomorrow during Creasel's window. That happens once a year, maybe, right? Where
Yeah.
the two of them overlap. Trying to think of a couple of elements on the periodic table of elements that should not touch. Otherwise, it gets explosive.
Yeah.
That's what tomorrow, 5:30 to 7:20 is going to be.
It'll be great.
Because I was going to say, it's not oil and water.
No.
Because those don't mix, right? These two do mix. It just gets explosive. That'll be tomorrow. So don't worry about it. But we should do front page sports. There's actually a lot of stuff to get to.
Yeah, a ton.
Surprisingly, a lot to get to for a random Thursday morning.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. You can buy 2, get 1 free when it comes to Red Bull. Mix and match any flavors you want, including their exclusive winter edition, the Apple.
Hell yeah, man.
Apple edition's legit. Very, very good. So
That
buy 2,
sounds-
get 1 free. Limited time at holiday. So if you're getting into holiday for some gas, for some snacks, get whatever you want, but get some Red Bull.
Speaking of holidays, it's a week from today.
Yep.
Yeah, week from today, yeah.
Today is a week from Christmas.
This year flew. Next
Yeah.
year will fly by even faster.
Yeah.
How dare you? I'm slowing it down.
How are you going to do
Good
that?
luck
I'm
with
going
that.
I'm going to do the radio show live from Key West.
Yeah, you should.
You're right, I should.
Yeah, why
I
not?
was talking to Suzanne about that. She was talking about she went to visit our friend Charge and his beloved.
Yeah.
Said they live in heaven essentially out there in Utah.
In Utah.
Except for apparently their phone lines are terrible and they can't make them better. But other than that,
Brilliant.
it's great.
Guess the current temp in Key West.
Current temp,
82.
72.
76.
Yeah. It's the most fun place in the world.
The high tomorrow is 76. The low is 73.
Yeah. I got a
you know where you're
van.
getting.
I could live in it.
Yeah.
I'd have to because I'd have to be on the run from the law.
Down by the river.
Why?
Because if I don't have a job, I ain't paying any bills.
Yeah. You ain't got time for that.
The Vikings are at the Giants Sunday at noon right here on the Fan. Speaking of weather, haven't seen what the weather's supposed to be like out there, but does it really matter? The Giants are 2-12. The Vikings are 6-8.
And we don't have our badass safety anymore.
Yeah, so we knew about Jonathan Grenard. In fact, we talked to him about it 2 days ago, right? That they were going to put him on season-ending IR because of shoulder surgery. Well, now the same thing with Josh Metellus. Also shoulder surgery in his future. Also on season-ending IR.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah.
It's not like he's got progress to make. He's great. He knows what he's doing.
I think we're a few days away. This is just my opinion. I don't have any inside source. I think we're a few days away from the same thing from Christian Darrisaw.
Yeah.
Before Sunday or after Sunday?
Before.
I was shocked we hadn't already heard.
Yep.
To be honest with you.
I think they'll shut him down for the rest of the
50
season.
and sunny on Sunday in New York.
Oh,
New York.
50 and
sunny.
Yeah, right.
You didn't get weird out there?
No, it's a noon game, right? Yeah, noon game.
Yep.
So if it were like a 3, if it was a 7, yeah, for sure.
You guys stay in New Jersey?
We literally, you can see Manhattan across the water. You can take a ferry across to right there. That's where we're at.
Oh.
And in fact, I think it's maybe one of the non-nature best views I've ever seen from our hotel to New York City. It's just beautiful when the sun's going down. But it's easy to get over there. So if you wanted to go to Broadway to see a show or something like that, it's a ferry ride or even an Uber. But with it being a noon game, nah.
Have you ever been on the Staten Island ferry that's owned by Colin Jost and Pete Davidson?
I have not. Is it still? They still own it?
I believe they still own it.
Wow. Yeah.
I think they do.
I have not.
They've made a lot of jokes about that being a gigantic financial decision,
Yeah.
right? But I don't know if that's
a disaster.
still
though,
the case.
Right? Yeah. I mean,
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah.
I wonder.
I wonder too. It's a good bit. Either way, some people own soccer teams.
Yeah.
Some
They
people
own the Staten
buy
Island
boats.
ferry.
It's a good bit.
I have the perfect house for you in Key West, Hawk.
You own a house in Key West?
No, but I found one.
Okay. I was going to say, holy moly, that you should have told me that.
I
You
would
should just
lead with
move.
that. It's a houseboat. Very cheap.
Yeah.
One bed,
Yeah.
one bath,
Yeah.
600 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember Saving Sarah Marshall? No. Losing? Something about Sarah Marshall.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
That's the one. Thank you. I knew he did something to her.
No.
Paul Rudd's character in that movie?
Yeah. Kiki or something, or
Yeah.
Cuckoo, or I forget
Right.
whatever his name. He was like a surf name that
teaches people how to surf?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be me.
Yeah.
Just barely getting by.
Yeah.
You don't really know where I live?
You'd be shocked at how cheap this actually is, Hawk.
Well, I'm sure it's an S-hole.
No, it's not.
Sauce, I want to see if you're on the same wavelength as me. I want to see if great minds think alike. I'm not saying I had never heard of a houseboat until this happened, but if you say in your entire life, the first thing you think of when you hear the word houseboat, is there something that pops up?
Isn't it overboard?
No, this is not pop culture related.
Out there, he's going to Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo.
I haven't seen that.
If you haven't already said it, you're not getting there.
What is it?
Wasn't there a houseboat angle to the Andrew Cunanan story? Like when he got down to Florida, didn't he end up shooting somebody on a houseboat? Or
I think you're
That
correct.
does ring a bell.
or,
now that you say
or was
that.
even
I think you're
Versace?
correct.
Like I forget what. I thought there was a houseboat angle to his story. Somebody Google it.
I'm on it.
Because
Andrew
this,
Cunanan.
I don't know why. The second you said houseboat, the first thing that popped in my head was Andrew Cunanan.
Yeah, he was
where
crime
they
scene
found him?
footage inside the houseboat of. Hold on, it froze. This computer sucks.
Well, yeah, it's 25 years old.
The houseboat where Gianni Versace murderer Andrew Cunanan committed suicide.
Oh, so they found him on the houseboat.
That's crazy you remember that.
Yeah, that is weird you remember that.
If you had tried to get me to guess who Andrew Cunanan is, I would have definitely thought he was an NBA player. I know the name exists.
What year was that? Because Kara said she's 22, so my guess is that was before Kara was born.
Wasn't it like 96? He died 1997.
1997.
Yeah, in Miami Beach, Florida.
Did he kill anybody else besides Gianni Versace?
Didn't he kill somebody here?
Didn't he kill like a grave digger in Pennsylvania?
Well, that seems too
like
easy.
because remember that he went. There was like a path from the north all the way down to Florida. I think he killed somebody in Pennsylvania, and I literally think it was a guy that worked in a cemetery or he was a grave digger or something.
On April 24th, Cunanan and 4 friends attended a going-away party at Hillcrest, California Cuisine, a rare occasion when Cunanan didn't cover the tab. He'd reached the credit card limit on both of his credit cards and couldn't get a credit card extension to get plane tickets back to Minnesota.
Yeah, I know about...
Then what?
I don't know about the rest of it, but that credit card thing...
He stayed in an apartment with his boyfriend... the following afternoon, I think this is where he murdered. This isn't very well writ.
It's not very well writ.
Yeah, it's not very well writ.
No, it's definitely not. It's not writ well.
He killed somebody named Jeffrey Trial.
How do you spell it?
Maybe it's the Jeffrey Trial, like when he killed him.
My dear God.
Jeez Louise.
Why did I ask you to Google it? I have a computer right in front of me. I could have Googled it and read it.
It was somebody named Jeffrey Allen. Jeffrey Allen Trial was the man's name. That's who was the first person he committed or killed. Then he killed something called David Madsen
too?
In an apartment. That was not a grave digger. He killed a prominent real estate guy named Lee Minglin. Will Reese, right here.
Are you sure Lee
Cunanan shot a 45-year-old cemetery caretaker, William Richard Bill Reese.
Yeah, see, I thought so.
Yeah.
That was on his path down.
Yeah,
he eventually made his way down to
then
Florida.
Versace, yeah. Yep. He killed that guy in New Jersey, yeah.
Man, don't you think that it's just like, that's just too easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, killing a grave digger.
Yeah.
You just stand right here.
Well, they're never going to suspect it. They think you're just visiting a grave.
Right.
And there's not a lot of people in a cemetery, so my guess is you had a lot of privacy and you just killed the guy for no reason.
Hey, this morning at 3:10 a.m. in Rapid City, South Dakota, they had an 82-mile-per-hour wind gust.
Ooh.
So yesterday after I watched Jeopardy, right? Got to watch the Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Ken Jennings is the GOAT. So they, on
You're
Channel
gonna love
11.
getting old.
Yeah.
I'm already there.
Yeah, you're going to love it. You really are.
The Care 11 5 o'clock news opened up with the weather, watch or whatever.
Yeah.
And Belinda Jensen, basically said there were some winds in the 75 to 100 mile per hour range.
Wow.
Headed this way. And I'm like, if it's going to rain and the temperatures are going to drop, and we're talking winds anywhere close to that, I don't know if those winds are expected to sustain all the way to Minnesota, but if we're talking 50 plus,
yeah,
it's going to be a freaking nightmare for the next 24 hours. If all of this plays out, and we have to always say that because they're wrong once in a while, but you never know. It could get really greasy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's summer tornado winds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and we're
really
talking about
bad.
in the middle of December when it rained last night and this morning. Great.
Yeah. Greasy. I got stuff to do today.
You do?
Yeah. You got to clean your houseboat.
No.
And go to that cemetery.
Hawk, if I ever won the lottery, I would buy you your dream home in the Florida Keys.
That's so sweet of you.
Yeah. But
well, you didn't win it last night because no one won it last night. Nobody won the Powerball, so now it's supposed to be 1.5 or something the next time.
But then whenever I came to town, Hawk, you'd have to be ready for business.
Oh, dude, yeah. Listen, I'm always open.
You don't care.
No, I'm always open.
Hang on a second.
I'll pay the rent.
So you've won the lottery.
Yeah.
1.5 billion.
Yep.
And now you're going to start dabbling with dudes?
No, but, he knows ass grass or gas. Nobody rides for free.
I know, but he didn't win the lottery. You did. So you bought him a house, but then when you visit him, he's going to have to be ready to throw down?
That's right.
Probably, yeah.
No, I've already signed the contract.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I mean, be you. I just think that's strange. It's going to take money for you to get there. Just do it now, Sauce.
Just do me a favor, if you don't mind, if this isn't too much. And listen, I mean, you're the boss. But could you just make sure my family's not around?
Yeah, of course.
That'd be great. If you would, that'd be great.
If you could, if you all of a sudden got an email that you had endless amount of money in your bank account and you went to the Florida Keys and bought a house, you would be the town bicycle.
How dare you?
You would though, right?
Yeah, for sure. I probably will be no matter what. But
you know, in the history of the world, the richest people always get told via email that they've come into endless amounts of money.
His one buddy did.
I know. It was like a Nigerian prince or whatever had died, and it was an inheritance or something like that, right? And all of his problems were solved. All of his problems were going to go away.
You know, when I'm standing at the gates and Gabriel's telling me all the reasons I can't come in, that's going to be number one. I ruined his life that morning.
Just by savaging.
By telling him the truth.
You told him the truth, though.
I know.
You broke his heart, but you also probably saved him from a gigantic disaster.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. But still.
How excited was he?
At that point, had he already given his social security
and
number?
Bank account number.
How much do you remember how much he lost?
$13.
Oh, that's not bad. That's worth the risk. Is he the same guy that sold your car?
Stop. No, stop. You got to stop. No, actually, no, that's a different person.
What really matters is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
All right. Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is 6:28. No Tommy today, but Ben Lieber should be here momentarily. We'll hear from the Fargo Flash as we get you ready for college football playoffs this weekend. Looking forward to that.
You know what I like about Ben is Ben does a really good job when he goes on Twin Cities Live of not going power trip mode, right? We've talked about that. He can flip that switch on and off. But yesterday they were, hang on, actually he's walking in. I can say it to his face when he's sitting down. Ben, we were just talking about you. Have a seat. I was just saying, you do a good job of not going power trip very often on Twin Cities Live, right? When there's an obvious dirty joke and you don't take it. You couldn't help yourself yesterday.
I couldn't.
When that email or text came in and there was like room for dumping.
Oh my
God. And you couldn't
Yeah.
stop yourself from doing a dumping joke.
Well, yeah, because he said something like, I open up the fridge and just start dumping.
Oh, yeah, it was meatballs, right? He was talking about how he makes his
making
meatballs.
homemade meatballs. And he's like, I open the fridge and just start dumping. I'm like, come on, dude.
And Elizabeth there was more to that email or text.
I
and
just
Elizabeth
cut her off.
kept reading, and Ben just goes, wait a minute. And he just cuts her off and says...
Yeah, I said something like, modern day we have places to do that. You shouldn't do that in the fridge. It was something like that.
So
but
he just couldn't help himself.
That's brilliant.
Little power trip came out of Ben and just said, go dump somewhere else, man. Love that.
don't dump in your fridge.
Don't dump in your fridge.
There was something else yesterday too that I couldn't stop myself. It was about no, that was in our own meeting. That was in a private meeting.
Whoops.
Yeah, it was something about a sack.
Of course.
Genius.
And it was more of a joke I just kind of said to my neighbor, Seth, that was standing next to me or sitting next to me. So
Seth listens to this show.
yeah, Seth loves this show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Seth.
Seems like a good dude. I like that
He's
guy.
a great dude.
All right, Ben, you want to do what really matters and learn some stuff?
Yeah, I guess. Why not?
All right.
That's what really matters.
There's ice cream, by the way, Ben.
Yep.
I heard.
Yeah, honey and mac. You can have some.
Yeah.
The Grizzle, without Ja Morant, beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 116-110. Now, the Wolves didn't have Ant. The Grizzlies didn't have Morant, but still, can't lose to that team. 17-10 now are the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Grizzlies up to 13-14. Up next, tomorrow night, the Wolves host Oklahoma City. They are 24-2. However, Oklahoma City does play tonight. They host the Clippers in OKC at 7 o'clock. So they will be on the back end of a back-to-back. That weird game that they lost to Portland when Chauncey Billups was still there like a couple of months ago.
Gambling on it.
That also was the second night of a back-to-back.
Yeah. Wow. We got that going for us.
Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, last night's a really bad loss. That's not a team you should lose to. They were down, I think, a couple of starters. They were 7.5-point favorites at home. Long rest. You don't lose to that Grizzlies team. That's a terrible loss.
Not the same Grizzlies team from a couple of years ago.
No.
Especially without Desmond Bane.
Yeah. He's
not
actually
even on the team.
Bane's here.
That is the Swedish chef. That's not even close.
Mouse gone.
Just say bork, bork, bork.
Yeah. What really matters, though, is this.
Mike's on.
Gentlemen, I ask you questions like this because I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining to hear you struggle. And I also want to say right off the bat, I also don't know the answer to this question. Well, I do now because I just read it. But it was on this date. In what year do you think the Mayflower arrived at Plymouth Harbor? What year do you think that happened?
The Mayflower.
Kara, you feel free to jump in if you got smarts on you.
Can I actually say the answer?
Do you know it?
You know it?
I know, like, generally. It's
Go
like,
for it.
It's like 16, like, it's in the 20s or 30s.
It's 1620.
Damn.
That was a weird one that I knew.
Wow.
Like, that's just in your brain from school? Because you were just in school a minute ago. Like
4 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they just covered that right before you graduated.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the last thing I learned.
Damn, Kara. Well done.
That's really good. Yeah, 1620 on this date.
I had to do that. Sorry.
Sauce, try to be as honest as possible.
Sure.
What number were you going to say before Kara said 1620?
I was going to say something along the 1493 because the Mayflower and
a year after Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
They all went. Somebody got a memo and was like, "All safe. Let's do it."
Green flag, guys.
Wow.
Let's go.
So 1 year later, they shot across in 1493.
Yep.
Okay.
What were you going to say, Cor?
I thought I was going to go 1520s. I was going to be about 100 years early.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm admitting I was wrong too.
I was actually going to say later. I was going to say 1660 or something like that.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine, because I'm sorry, Ben, you go ahead because I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the really stupid story that I tried to get the Vikings communication. I think I've told this story before. I tried to get Vikings communication and change my bio when I played for literally 3 years. So every year before the season starts, they come through the locker room. They kind of give you a little printed off piece of paper, like, hey, this is what we have for you for bio, whatever, everything check out. And yeah. I always want to have them say that my great whatever the great lineage is was the first and only Korean on the Mayflower.
And they wouldn't do it. Because they knew you were kidding, or
the first year I tried to play it off straight
faced it.
No, it's for real. My ancestor was on the Mayflower.
The only one.
The only one.
And dude.
And who was this? Was this Tom West?
Yeah. And by the way, probably, let's see, we're on about a 7-second delay. Now it's on your Wikipedia page, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's true.
I think
it's just like me winning a BET award. I think that's still on there.
That's the best.
Where do you keep that? On the mantle?
It's in my office. Yeah,
it should be.
Whenever I do Zoom calls, it's always in the background.
That's great.
Good for you.
Okay, Hawk, what were you going to say?
I was going to say this. Today's December 18th, by the way, in case you forgot. And Plymouth Harbor, where they landed, is in Massachusetts. Why did they stay? It had to the weather had to be terrible.
Right. I don't know.
I think about that. We talk about this too often, but I think about it all the time. On a really windy, cold day like today's going to be, why would you have lived here in 1890? There's so many places in the world.
The non-sarcastic answer, right, is access to water. Right? That's almost the answer.
For sure.
All major civilizations are along rivers, oceans, lakes. Got to have access to water.
I just can't imagine rolling through the prairie and saying, this is the spot.
I love it here. Yep.
Because, and everybody said, well, the summers are so great. Skeetos.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Can you imagine what Skeetos were like back then?
You want to know how bad it is? Here, we can transition to the next sports story. Here's how bad it is. It's so bad in the Midwest that the Bears are considering moving to Indiana.
How about that?
Yeah. Wow.
The Chicago Bears are expanding their stadium site search so far out, even outside of Cook County, including Northwest Indiana, Christopher. You grew up in Indiana.
For sure. They're talking Gary.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
So your thoughts, Benjamin, as well, about the Chicago Bears possibly, even though I think it's an outside chance, the Chicago Bears being not even in Chicago, not even in Illinois, or Illinois, as Mike Grimm would say, in Indiana.
Well, geographically, yes, it's not far. It would be the same distance probably as New Jersey and New York. There's not a team like the Jets and Giants.
I totally get it.
Headquarters in New York.
But would you want the Minnesota Vikings to play in Hudson, Wisconsin?
I wouldn't mind. I honestly wouldn't mind. If I was a player, what's the difference?
Yeah,
they wouldn't care.
It's weird as hell, though.
I see what you're saying. I do. I see what you're saying. But to Ben's point, like we're a long ways from New York when we go to New York this weekend and play in Jersey. Like you're out in the middle of the hinterlands and the what do they call it?
The Meadowlands.
The Meadowlands. Yeah. I would, man. And you don't even know. Like you guys have driven that stretch. I've driven it a lot because I have to go that way to go home. You don't even know when you leave Illinois and go into Indiana because it looks.
That is true.
Yeah, right.
You don't know.
Yeah, don't know, but it's still weird, man. I do think that's weird for Chicago.
I think it's an empty threat.
I think it's an empty threat too.
Right, not Illinois.
They're not the Illinois Bears. They're
Chicago.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah, well said. Yeah.
Yep. Both of them don't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Just like you said with the Jets and the Giants. But still, the city of Chicago probably should have the team in the city limits at some point, but still. I think this is an empty threat.
There is precedence for it not. Just like
of course.
San Francisco's the same way.
Mm-hmm.
It is not the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, they are 45 miles away from San Francisco.
Right.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
They're not even close to San Francisco. So it's just been grandfathered in that everybody knows them as the San Francisco 49ers. But, you know, what city are they in, Hawk? I mean, it's
close to San Jose. What is the name of that city? It's not Carl's.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like.
Yeah, St. Clem's.
It's like south of Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
They play, hold on.
Anyway, and I do think that there are other teams that are like that. So the fact that Kevin Warren is trying to pick up his ball and go to a different place that's actually going to play ball. The one thing that, and I don't know much about Santa Clara, that's it.
Dang it.
I mean, Bursic actually knows a lot about this because he lives in Chicago. He knows all those Chicago people. The corruption, the political corruption in Chicago and the state of Illinois is like, sounds like something out of the 1920s. Like you wouldn't think that it still happens in modern day.
Or the 1620s when the Mayflower was here.
Yeah.
With Ben.
Yeah, because I think Capone's
he was on the
ancestors,
Mayflower.
his ancestors run the Mayflower. So like there's so much corruption and mafia stuff that you have to adhere to just to do anything in the city that I could see why trying to build a $2 or $3 billion stadium. They're like, there's so many handouts, you got to grease so many palms, you got to, all this. Screw that. Let's just go to Indiana.
You literally can't. I mean, and first of all, let me just get this off my chest. I don't believe any of this is true. I think they're all innocent.
Yeah, same.
But I can't believe how involved they are. And you know what I'm saying without saying the words because I don't want to die. I can't believe that's real. Mm-hmm. But those stories that Pete told us, I can't believe it.
Yeah, you can't believe
trash people.
Yes.
The obviously the unions and stuff like that. Every level, you have to grease palms.
Every level.
The only reason I think this is a complete empty threat is
I'm not guilty, by the way.
Is if you when the Vikings were going to maybe move to like Arden Hills, right? Or they were trying to find a spot somewhere in the Twin Cities. Ultimately, obviously, they ended up back in Minneapolis, which is great. But if they had gone to one of the suburbs, okay. But if you had ever even threatened to say like we're going to Baldwin, we're going to go eastern Wisconsin, we're going to go like 10, 20 miles over the border, maybe whatever. I think Vikings fans would have lost their minds and been like, we can't be in Wisconsin. It's got to be in Arden Hills or Minneapolis. Like, I think this is just to get Chicago people and Illinois people to say, we can't let them leave the state. They have to be somewhere in Illinois.
Yeah. No, I agree
empty
with
threat.
you. I do think it's an empty threat. I think it's a political move that you have to make. Like you have to like play that card.
Play the game, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a game. And if they're not going to give you the concessions that you want and you're not going, I mean, his job is to get what they want, but keep the price down. And if they can't do that, then let's see who else is willing to like help us out.
Did I say eastern Wisconsin, by the way? It's western Wisconsin. Did I say eastern?
I don't know.
Well, it's east of us, but west of western Wisconsin.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Same, whatever.
Lovely western Wisconsin.
Do I think you're correct? Yes. Like I don't think that they're ultimately going to leave Chicago, the metro area. But I would do the same thing. I'd try to do whatever I could to move the team and save money.
And the story goes, based on what people are saying, is that the stadium that they would build, this gigantic multi-billion-dollar stadium, would be a fixed roof. So the whole frozen, windy Soldier Field vibe gone.
Oh, wow.
Which is a little bit like, obviously, we've had the Metrodome and now we have US Bank Stadium, but there'd be no more, oh crap, we got to go play Chicago. the end of December. It's like, oh, we're going indoors. It's fine. Yeah. That would change.
Yep.
Imagine if we had to go outdoors every time we went to Detroit.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys would hate going there.
Can you imagine?
Miserable.
I know.
Hideous.
It would be.
Who's on the hotline? Is that Flash? It's got to be Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Ben.
I was going to say it'd be like having to play Cleveland in the AFC North. That's the worst venue in the wintertime because it's always windy and it's always cold off that lake.
What about Buffalo?
Buffalo it can be tricky, but the fact that they're landlocked where the stadium is,
yeah,
it's just not as like the same environment. That Cleveland stadium is legit right on the lake.
Man,
mistake on the lake.
Yeah,
the armpit of America, Cleveland, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that with no knowledge because I've never been there.
Yeah, it's not great.
And Sauce, you've never been west of Ohio.
I've not once in my life.
What really matters is next. We'll talk to the Fargo Flash, Tom Pelissero a little bit later. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Just growing as we prepare you for college football playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to us live from some strip club in Key West, Florida. The Fargo Flash. Good morning, Fargo Flash.
Well, good morning, guys. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Morning.
How's the strip club this morning?
It's kind of stinky.
Wow. That's
Well, you're
fun.
there early.
Hey, Flash, how does it feel that, this last, I don't know, 6 to 9 months, we've basically been like, look, we finally found something Lieber's bad at. He's not good at sports betting. And now somehow you're the only one he dominates. He is killing you. He's killing you.
When we made our bet last night, I gave him two options, and when he picked the one option, I'm like, that's a good pick. I mean, I know I'm going to lose. It's just he's just got a lot of confidence in his picks. He's a great college football mind.
What do you guys bet? 25 a game?
Yep.
Yeah, 25.
And so what does he owe you? What's the total for the year?
$13,000.
It's not as much as like the number would suggest.
A couple $100 though, something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 300, I think.
No, whatever, right? Better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
So I'm gonna guess you took. I should do this throughout the year. I should guess which team you took, because you don't like just taking easy. Like you're not just going to take Oregon over James Madison. That's too easy.
No.
I bet you took. I bet you took Miami to beat Texas A&M. Am I right?
You are real good. So I took Miami.
Wow.
So Justin threw out the A&M Miami game, and then you also threw out the Bama Oklahoma game. I just I couldn't do anything with that game. Like it's too close. It's a 1.5 spread. But the other one on Saturday is 3.5 favored for A&M, and I just feel like Miami's kind of a tricky offense. They can be really streaky and they can look really good. And with Colin Klein still, it sounds like he's still going to call the offense and work for A&M. But the dude's our head coach at Kansas State right now. Like, his mind's got to be on K-State versus A&M.
He's recruiting his own players right now.
Yeah, so I just don't know how much their offense is going to flow like it did during the regular season.
I can't believe I nailed that. I feel really good.
Yeah, you're really good.
For you.
Yeah.
I don't know, Justin. Why did you feel like you easily could have just thrown me Miami? You could have taken Miami and left me with A&M.
Yeah, I mean, I think of the four games, it's definitely the one that's probably the most. The two good games, obviously. We'll talk a little bit about the Bama game here, but I think the difference that I think in the Miami Texas A&M game is I think when you're coming from the SEC and you've been more battle tested versus Miami with two losses, playing in the ACC, maybe not as much of a battle tested schedule. But I think it's a great pick because I think it's a toss up. And I think the one thing that we've always said through the years that we've been doing this is anytime we want to get excited about Texas A&M, right, they alwaay disappoint. I think Mike Elko's trying to change that. This is a program that's got some of the deepest pockets in college football. Every single year, you look at their revenue, you look at the budget and their spending on their team. You look at their recruiting. It seems like Mike Elko is the head coach that's made the change. But this is a game where, even though they've been battle tested in the SEC, I think Ben's pick's a great pick because that front seven defense for Miami is as good as you get in college football. And so what I think this is going to come down to, it's two really great defenses. And I think the difference is when you put pressures on the quarterback section get out and kind of ad-lib and make things happen with their feet. I'm going to favor the quarterback from Texas A&M, Marcel Reed, over the quarterback of Miami, Carson Beck.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So the games this weekend, tomorrow night, number 8, Oklahoma versus number 9, Alabama. That's 7 o'clock our time. Tell me about that game.
They played just a few weeks ago. And a few weeks ago, Oklahoma goes into Alabama and gets outgained by over 200 yards. So Bama puts up 406 yards. Oklahoma barely gets over 200. But 3 turnovers by Alabama get turned into 17 points. Two teams that really, ironically, neither team can run the football. So this is a game where I think the under right now, meat sauce, is like 40.5. If you're in Vegas or you're making college football bets this weekend, this is where people are hammering the under.
39.
I think in the last yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just, you don't think of this as Alabama as a team that can't put up points, but neither team can really put up many points. So I think this is, again, a little bit of this is probably the toss-up game of the weekend. What I like here is an Alabama team that I think has gotten a second life, right? If you think of, how they kind of backed into this, I think it's a team that had to play through a lot of injury. And with the time off, even though it's just been a few weeks, they had 13 players out of the SEC championship game, including their top running back, Jam Miller. Well, a lot of those guys are expected back, including Miller. And so I think this is a team that takes care of the football with their quarterback, Ty Simpson. And I think Alabama gets the first ever road win in the college football playoff. But this is like a 20-17 game. But it should be a great game down in Norman, Oklahoma.
Do you have any reason that you can tell me that you believe James Madison can play with Oregon?
I kind of do. I think last week we were blowing this thing off. JMU is one of the few teams that, they haven't, it's not like they've blown out all their team that they play, but it's one of the few teams even in the top, the final 12, they're a top 10 team offensively, and they're a top 10 team defensively. And they have a quarterback that's a dual threat guy, 21 touchdowns through the air, 14 with his feet. And, obviously Autzen Stadium, and I was there this fall with Cade, it's a really difficult place to play at night. But we just talked about the injury bug for Alabama. Oregon kind of has the same thing. Oregon's actually using walk-ons at wide receiver. Those guys aren't expected back. They do have obviously a great quarterback in Dante Moore that's probably a top 5 pick in the draft. But I think if there's between the two games of the 15-point underdogs, between Tulane and JMU, if any one of them could potentially pull it off, I think it's possibly JMU, which is crazy to think. They were in the college football. They were in the FBS, right? They were playing North Dakota State just 5 years ago, and then Kurt Cignetti was there, and he makes the move from FCS or FCS to FBS, and so it's pretty remarkable that they're there. But it's one of those things, like, you got to play the games. And I know, Dan Lanning said this. He said the same thing. Like, they're not, when you get the film on, they're a pretty dynamic team. So I think they can cover. Can they pull off the win? It would take a lot. But of the two games that we'll see on Saturday afternoon and evening, I think it's going to be the better of the two games.
Question for the group: do you guys find yourself cheering more for Ole Miss in the Lane Kiffin saga, or less? Like, do you want to see them bomb out and have their story end, or do you want to see them win despite Lane Kiffin jumping ship? How do you feel about Ole Miss, Ben?
I
I actually want to see them succeed
without him.
Yeah, I'd like to see them sort of like throw it in his face a little bit, and he's gonna go off, do his thing at LSU. The new guy's gonna come in, get elevated, be the head coach, and I don't know. I think it'd be really fun if they're just like, we're gonna go ahead and win this thing without you.
I agree.
Yeah, same.
Flash, you feel the same way?
Yeah, I think the difference in this is I think the only thing that's going to affect Ole Miss is I think Lane actually made quite a few decisions in the game and called more offense than people think. I think it'd be fun. I mean, I think again, I think he was crazy to leave. I think you can build a juggernaut at Ole Miss, and just the way that it played out, it was just ugly. But I'm cheering for Ole Miss. I really think, and I think they get past Tulane, they take on Georgia. I think they can do some damage in the CFP.
They're 17.5-point favorites.
And they played September 20th and beat this team 45-10. Tulane's defense, their pass defense, is ranked 126 out of 134.
Rosie.
I think Ole Miss wins by 25.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I was going to say that is the thing that kind of drives me crazy is that we know that college football and the playoffs, everything has to be tweaked and reworked and whatever. And I don't want to say that teams like Tulane can't get into some sort of dance. But when you have the first opening round games on a 17.5 spread, that's not good for anybody. It's not good for college football. I'm not saying that. I think it just shows you why we need to expand the college football playoff where, Tulane and James Madison should be playing in the first round. And at least, those type of teams, they square off in the first round or something similar like that because nobody wants to watch a 17.5-point spread along with James Madison's 20.5. That's ridiculous. Give me a 1.5, and then it's a toss up.
It does feel a little bit like a 2 versus 15 or a 1 versus 16 in the NCAA tournament, where no one really expects James Madison to win, but it's if they can just give us a sweat, right? Like just make Oregon sweat for 3.5 quarters at least, so the rest of us can go, are they going to do this? And even if they come up short, just make it close. If you lose by 40, it's a waste of everybody's time. Just be in the game at the start of the fourth.
Yeah.
Or at least within striking distance.
There's a James Madison, social media account. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It actually was featured in the New York Times this week where they're kind of poking fun at Oregon. Obviously, it's just a parody. Like, man, this team is too slow for us, right? So, they're kind of having fun with it. I think they know they're the big underdog, and so why not just kind of play up the story? But I'm with Ben. I actually think this could be the year that's going to force some change. I think the teams opting out of these bowl games, I think, is at a ridiculous pace. And so, if you want to have the bowl games have any meaning, you're going to have to change the calendar of college football. You're going to have to tie the bowl games into play-in games to the college football playoff or something. So they have some type of meeting. I mean, if you guys watched that game last Saturday, which of course I'm bored out of my mind, so I watched it. Washington hosts Boise State, Washington played Boise State at the LA stadium. I mean, guys, I don't think there's 5,000 people there. I mean, no one cares. And so you just, I'm sure there's TV money, obviously, paying for the travel and advertisements that are paying for things, but you're getting to a point where the TV ratings, the fans don't show up. At some point, they become completely meaningless.
Yep.
And you have to make a change before that happens.
Yeah, say what you want, but think if James Madison or Tulane was Notre Dame instead. And we had Notre Dame, Oregon, or Notre Dame, Ole Miss. That's a much better matchup. Way more attractive for the casual viewer to watch a team like that play as opposed to these two. But whatever.
I'm cheering for Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, I want the upset for sure, right? Way better story if the upset gets pulled off.
Jimmy.
Let's go. Tulane and James Madison.
Here's my last thing I'll say.
Think of James Madison, Ben. Think if James Madison beats Oregon and then beats Texas Tech and plays Indiana in the semifinals.
It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Here's what I'll say before you leave, which I appreciate you calling in, Flash. I love that the first round is at the home stadium for the top seed. I love that OU's playing in Norman, Oklahoma. I wonder if that's a way that we can turn some of these bowl games. You can say, hey, it's the Citrus Bowl or the Outback Bowl, you can still have the naming rights, but play it at the home stadium of the team that's favored or whoever is like ranked higher.
Yeah.
So if the Gophers end up making it next year as a 8, just whatever bowl game, 8-win season. Don't play it in Arizona at a giant stadium that nobody's going to travel to, and you get 5,000 people. And It's embarrassing on TV.
Right.
Have it at Huntington Bank, and then just sponsor it with whatever the bowl game that they went to.
Yeah, or
you get a
US
lot more
Bank
people
if it's too cold. Yeah,
you'd get a lot more people to show up.
I agree. So again, Oklahoma versus Alabama, 8 versus 9 tomorrow night, 7:00. That's on ABC ESPN. 7 Texas A&M versus 10 Miami. That is a 11 a.m. game, our time, ABC ESPN. That's on Saturday. Number 6 Ole Miss versus number 11 Tulane. That's a 2:30 start on TNT and HBO Max. HBO Max. And then number 5 Oregon versus number 12 Jimmy Madison. 6:30 our time, TNT and HBO Max on Saturday night. Those are your first round matchups. Fargo, we'll talk to you next week.
No, Christmas Day.
Yeah, for sure.
That's right. Next week's Christmas Day. Son of a B word.
Are you guys around next Friday?
No.
But
next Wednesday.
I'll call in Tuesday, or I'll give you a call. We have to do a quick breakdown at some point to break down New Mexico, Minnesota.
Damn right.
December 26th, next Friday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, man. Can you call us live from the stadium?
I know. we will not be there.
Thanks, Flash.
I will hope to have the game on, though. You guys have a great day.
Thank you, Flash. See you later.
Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Who is James Madison?
Was he a president? A vice president?
What's your final answer?
I think he was a president.
Which number?
5?
Damn, not bad. He was 4th.
Woo!
Look at Saucy
you, buddy.
Saucerson. Not a bad guess, buddy.
House.
I'm sure you have.
Yeah.
The news is next. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.